Where have all the punk rockers gone?
Underground. You just gotta find them.
They probably still exist. They're just a bit more wrinkly now. And they've got their little pockets of places where they go.
There are more people now. But if you look hard enough, they're there, under the shadows of the buildings.
Maybe in my record collection. I have some from it must have been the 70s, when I was young.
You're looking at one. Me. We've all gone away from London. I've gone to Scotland. No internet connection. Nothing.
Mostly dead, aren't they? But it's drugs, alcohol kind of leads to that. I don't know.
All the punks gone. They're all running. They're all CEOs of global corporations. That's where they've gone. They're all minted. They're gone. I was one once when I had hair. But I'm not a CEO of a global corporation. But that's where they've all gone.
Gone or quietened down, but I suppose it's modern music that's come out now, so it's hip-hop and kind of R&B.
Justin Bieber scared them away. There's all this naff kind of music around now. In Manchester, come up north, they're different. You know, I think punk changes for every generation. The idea of what punk is will change, and like from the late 70s, 80s, what it was to be different from society then is different to what it is now.
They've turned into hipsters. Well, they have. Hipsters are the new punk, my opinion.
You've got the kids who are doing their own alternative thing, and you've got the 50-year-old people who are still being different to other 50-year-olds. They're being punks. They're just being separate from society and doing their own damn thing.
They've all grown old and died. It was a period in time. It's gone now. I was in London in the 70s, and it was just a statement of the period in time. And it's gone, it's finished. The 80s destroyed it.
Just need a hedgy sort of people in these generations. And our generation turns out they're like going to coffee shops and wear beanies and play on their phones.
Yeah, all the punk's gone. Well, that was pop. Pop killed the punk star. And I think the last sort of punk generation would be skinheads. Skinheads and their ska. And I think, yeah, it's a shame about that, but they're all gone now.
I don't know any punks. I don't know. Probably getting their hair done, probably somewhere. Like Pink Crazy or something like that.
They're all accountants and lawyers and business managers now, right? But I don't think they've gone. I think they've been reinvented. I think there's still a punk feeling, and I hope it comes out more and more in youth culture and in protest culture, because that's what punk was about ideally at its source. It was about protest, and it was about anti-culture and anti-establishment, and I still think we've got a dose of that still, you know, in the movements against the world trade and the movements against market and neoliberalism and so forth. So they've not gone away completely. They've kind of been reinvented. Maybe we don't see so many pink mohawks anymore, which is a shame, because it was always nice to see them.
Hopefully in a hole somewhere and stayed there. It's not my sort of music, and they're not my sort of people, so it's completely their choice.
I saw one the other day. He looked very good, but we need to bring them back, I think, especially the kilts and the zips. I don't know. Where have all the punks gone? They've got old. Maybe that's what happened.
Well, they're just like doing normal stuff now, and they're just like, all that's left is the tattoos and piercings and stuff, which people look at but they won't actually see, and it's sad, yeah.
Maybe it's hiding underground in little clubs somewhere.
Well, as far as I know, all the punk rockers haven't really gone anywhere. They're all like in their late 50s and early 60s, and they're all still gigging around the country. If you look hard enough, there's not these old men who have like got a bit of like hair, and they've lost their hair, and they've got still be able to play the guitar, and they're still, you know, playing the songs. And if you look in the audience, it's full of other older men with like bellies and who've lost their hair in like punk gear jumping around. It's still happening, I'm telling you.
Well, if all the punk rockers gone, I don't know, but we saw a lot of them in the 70s. Probably Camden.
I think they're in Melbourne. Like, there's a really good scene. Everybody should head to Melbourne. Fitzroy particularly. Yeah, there's a really good, thriving Aussie punk rock music scene, so check it out.
They become rich, some of them have become random, some of them are still high as hell. They've certainly left Camden, that's for sure.
I was a rocker myself, not a punk, so, you know, we used to run away from the punks, you know, because we all had long hair and Led Zeppelin t-shirts on. But yeah, I think they're still around, but the ones that were punks, Some of them have got a bit scary. Johnny Rotten's a bit scary with those butter advertisements and stuff, but you know, that's what happens to old punks maybe.
I guess that's a natural evolution of our society, right? We needed a little bit of a punk culture for a while, and now we have moved on.
I was about 12 when the punks were around, so they're over 40 now. Bring them back. Bring the punks back, I reckon.